Hey all, it's Big Nick here. What you got in front of you is a CV front drive shaft out of a 2014 Isuzu Dmax 4-wheel drive. It's a bit of a prick to get out. You can do it just by jacking the car up. I'll just show you. This is the car. Just jacked up. It's easier. I found I had to take the whole hub off, front hub off, just to get the CV out. Yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. I'm also draining the diff oil there, so it didn't all pour down here. But anyway, people, have a look at this. One thing that's concerning is there's no split in this drive shaft seal or the rubber boot there at all. There's a lot of play. Like, hear that noise? It bound up when we let go the other day. But then we go back to the car. Have a look at all this grease. You can see there's grease on the chassis rail there. There's grease up there on the caliper. There's grease down there in the back of the hub. There's also grease on the wheel. So what I think's happened, people, is because this CV has let go, it's got a lot more movement in there than what it should have. So I'll just pause you for a minute. Or no, I might be able to do it with this here. Try and take this rubber boot off. Just got some pliers. I don't know how you can take these off. Don't think it's going to work. I'm going to pause you because I'm going to need two hands to try and get these factory metal bands off. Right, we're back a minute. We're back, people, but I haven't taken the thing off yet. I just thought I'd show you before I start taking it all off. And there's a crack. See that? When it bound up the other day, and this was used aero, and I admit I had it in 4-wheel drive going down this super steep driveway that was bitumen, but it was super steep, and I just didn't get to take the 4-wheel drive off it in time for I had to do a really sharp right turn. Anyway, my fault, no worries. 9.5 years and 273,000 Ks out of the CV joint, so I'm pretty happy. So I'm going to pause these again, and I'll try and get these factory bands off. Okay, people, what I did was just use the big screwdriver. I tapped it with the end of my multi grips because, you know, everything's a bloody hammer, and just levered this up and then it pops off. So it sort of comes off, and then we've got to try and get this right, there we are. The rubber boot pops off, and oh, look at that. Oh look, it's got some balls. I think it's broken, people. Look at that. Oh, it's got some more balls in there. At least it's a boy. I wonder if it identifies as a boy. Anyone think they can weld this up for me? I reckon I can reuse it. Just got a new one going in, people. The next end I've got to take off is there's some circlips down here to take the bearing and seal. I'm going to replace the seal. I'm going to put a new seal on it. I'm going to hopefully reuse the old bearing. No Isuzu in Brisbane. No Isuzu's got any in stock. Super Cheap Auto, Repco and Bursons don't have a listing for the actual bearing, so I don't know why people don't change their bearing and they change the CVs, but at any rate, just what it is. Alright, I'll be back in a bit.